No longer the youth. I see the youth, right? I see the kids. It's new to me watching a generation of youth coming behind me. These wee fucking dweebs that we're creating. They shout at me in the street. They shout, Jeff. And I usually wave, but a wave is no longer enough for the youth. It's all this fucking shit, right? Just standing, what the fuck is that, you wee knob? That's fucking... It ruins your whole day going, how the fuck did that wee prick manage that with his fingers? Has he made a plasticine, that wee guy? Fucking moth. How did he manage it? I've got arthritis. I need to get cod liver oil. I can't get that back. I get dabbed at quite a lot, right? And one day, I done it back. It was a wee guy. He shouted my name, and I looked at him, and he done the full-on, like, dab, it's called, apparently. And I didn't want to disappoint the kid, so I done it back. And that is the first time in my life I have felt like a tragic old man. Standing in a shopping centre like a fucking Nazi checking for BO. They scare me, the youth, in my position. Wherever I go, I see them, and then they start talking when I walk into a cafe or somewhere. Oh my God, it's Kevin Bridges. Is it actual? That's actual Kevin Bridges. Actual. Is it actual? It's actual Kevin Bridges. And you just see a smartphone appearing, some wee guy recording you, about as subtle as 9/11, just sitting. I've no idea. I'm on Facebook Live wrestling with a vinegar sachet. See, I don't think that's a childhood, right? I feel for them. Right, social media is destroying their mental health, right? Becoming hooked on these phones, becoming self-obsessed, self-aware. It's dangerous. Childhood should be a time for not giving a fuck. Right, it should have been sacred, right? Where's the characters? Childhood was a time to be a weirdo and embrace it. I used to idolise the weirdos in my school, the kids who did not give a fuck what anybody thought, the kids who would spend lunchtime and playtime on their own, just running round the playground. They did not conform to any peer pressure. They were not affiliated to any social circle. They operated alone, just running lap after lap of the playground. They would have their jacket on backwards. They would have the hood covering their face, eyes closed, making motorbike noises as they're doing lap after lap, alone in their own mind, tearing up the highways of their fucking imagination, just circle in the playground. The whole school would be watching. There he is, Krisyshenko. But the more you shouted Krisyshenko's name, the faster he drove that fucking Harley. He was... But these days, you're never going to see a Krisyshenko because we would destroy him. Somebody would record a video of Krisyshenko on his chopper and upload that video to social media. People would begin laughing at Krisyshenko, who had never even met Krisyshenko. And then somebody would feel sorry for Krisyshenko and diagnose Krisyshenko with attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder. That mockery would immediately turn to sympathy. How the fuck can we help Krisyshenko? At no point in that 1 minute video did Krisyshenko request anybody's assistance, but this is social media. We need to make it about us. Let's set up a Just Giving page for Krisyshenko. We don't know Krasichenko's financial situation, but we're going to raise him $5,000. I'm going to do a bungee jump for Krasichenko in the ADHD awareness charity. I'm going to grow a moustache for Krasichenko. He would be everywhere. Celebrities would get involved. Fucking Peter Andre, Ollie Murs doing the motorbike challenge for ADHD awareness. Krasichenko would get invited on the One Show. No idea that he is on the One Show. Running round the sofa on his chopper. The kid would be massive. Leading football teams out at cup finals. And then the Daily Mail would reveal that Krasichenko's auntie is a benefits cheat. We would put him right up there, and then when the time was right, well, that was that. We'd destroy him. See, I was invited to do a talk at my old school, right? I was invited because I'm an example, right? I'm an inspiration to these dweebs, right? I get invited. Right? And I thought it was going to be a laugh, right? But it was a serious talk. It's all the head boys, all the prefects with the badges, kids who would have been fucking finished at my time at school. Right, the big perm, I'm the head boy, Cav. Just want to say it. And they were asking me questions, right? It was a Q&A. I was like, all right, fucking better take this pretty serious. And the kid, he started off by asking me what kind of child I was at school. And I told him, I was honest. I told him I was quite a nervous child. I used to worry. I was anxious. I was overweight. I got called names. I got called fatty. Fatty boom boom. Chunk. Chubba. And the kid never laughed. He was deadly serious. And he said, oh, so fat shaming existed when you were at school. And that is when you realise how rapidly time is moving. I'm telling these kids about the 90s as though it was the fucking Victorian era. He's asking me if people were fat-shamed at school in the 90s. I'm fucking fat. You get fat-shamed. You get skinny-shamed, specky-shamed, spotty-shamed, ginger-shamed, buck-teeth-shamed, dog breath-shamed, big ears-shamed. Your dad's an alky, shamed. Your mum would get it, shamed. Adidas 4-stripe trainers, shamed. And you had to accept it, or you got, can I take a shaming, shamed. Oh. It was part of the fucking curriculum in the 90s, taking a right good shaming. I used to get shamed every day. Fatty, chunk, chubba. I used to have having to do the thruffle shuffle in PE just to win over the crowd.